actually never tried Spam. Wait, is Spam American? Or is Spam Korean? Cause Korean people like Spam too. I've never had Spam, but it's essentially luncheon meat, right? Oh, it's canned ham, but it's like luncheon meat, right? Spam is delicious meat in a can from USA. Gotta love anything in a can, cause it can last a long time. It's the American cheese of meat. What does that mean? American cheese of meat. What does that mean? You mean Kraft cheese? Man, I'm an America boo. Like, I love everything American. But I've always dreamt of trying Velveeta cheese. I want to know what it tastes like. Velveeta cheese. You know, America is like the world of instant food. And I love instant food. And processed foods? I like processed foods. I like things in a can. I've heard many stories about Velveeta cheese. You know, I think cheese in America is cheap. Oh, on TikTok, right? There's like this store. I think it's in Beverly Hills. Whatever, it's where the rich people are. And they sell cheese. And then that's where I learned a lot of cheese knowledge. You know. There's like goat cheese from goat milk. There's like cheddar there's like aged cheddar. You know, it makes me think, right? Like, you say this cheddar is aged 36 months. 36 months is like 3 years. That means they must have made the cheese 3 years ago. But wouldn't it run out? Like, how do you know, there can't be that many cheese that is 3 years old, right? Like, you must be making buttload of cheese, maybe like 1 million. How do you make 1 million cheese in one shot? Do you have 1 million cows? I'm pretty sure one cow you can only milk a cow so much until they die. That means how many cows do they have to go through to make so much cheese? That's like 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old. The cheese economy is thriving with me. There's like millions of cheese in hidden caves. What? Are you serious? Millions of cheese? Millions of cheese in an underground cheese facility? You telling me like there's a bunker? Like a huge safe? A bunker in America just for cheese? Is that like a military secret? That's insane. You know, if America ever gonna get poor, just like sell your cheese, man. Sell it out. You probably earn like a trillion of dollars. That's crazy. So now I know where to hide during a zombie apocalypse. I'll hide in a cheese factory, cause it's in a bunker. Nobody will ever know to go there. Now I have to eat cheese for life. That's 5D chess thinking, you mean 5D cheese thinking? It's all American cheddar. What? You telling me that the cheese vault only has one type of cheese? That sounds like facts. So I'm gonna Google it. America cheese vault. The US has 1.4 billion pounds of cheese stored below in the caves of Missouri. This sounds like what I would do in Stardew Valley, man. It truly is min-maxing. The US government buys overproduction to help with dairy industry. Imagine if I go in there and I stick my tongue out and I lick every single cheese out there. I'll just go like, what a menace. Springfield's underground is a massive 3.2 million. The government cheese? The government cheese is a processed cheese provided to welfare beneficiaries during World War II. There's cheese in World War II? God damn. That's crazy. So I'm going to just stick out my tongue. And I'm gonna just... Every single layer. Lick them all. So I'm gonna lick over 1.2 billion cheese. Wow! That should be in the world record. Yeah.